Episode 420. Chen Guo's chasing haze stood back up on the platform, not rushing to jump higher. Only after Tang Rou's mage returned to that same height did the two of them resume their efforts. After that, everything went smoothly. To the cheers of the entire crowd, the two of them finally leapt to the top. The on-site host immediately seized the moment, riding the wave of excitement to push the crowd's energy to an even greater peak. The 7 top-tier characters waved once more to the surrounding audience, then vanished one by one. From the direction of the competition stage, the players began to walk back, one by one.
Congratulations to Mu Cheng on taking first place. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
Usually, the champion is saved for last, to close out the interviews. But this time, the host did the opposite, and the first person they called on for a question was the champion, Su Mu Cheng.
I'm very happy. But what makes me even happier is seeing such a joyful moment in a match like this. I remember someone used to say that glory was never a one-player game. I really like that saying, and those two just perfectly illustrated it. It's genuinely touching.
Oh, so that's what you were hoping to see when you specifically picked 2 audience members who might be partners, right?
Yes, thank you for their excellent performance.
The audience erupted in applause as the host immediately walked over to Chen Guo and Tang Rou, who had clearly become the stars of this segment.
Alright, congratulations to you both. Judging by the audience's reaction, it's clear that not only Mu Cheng, but everyone here approves of you. Are you all happy?
Of course.
Chen Guo really wanted to say the question was idiotic, but after a moment's thought, this was a live broadcast. She held her tongue.
The friendship you two show in the game is truly touching. So, how many years have you two been friends?
A little over 2 years.
Chen Guo continued to handle the responses, while Tang Rou continued to smile from the sidelines.
Over 2 years?
2 years is more than just an acquaintance, but it's not quite an old friendship either. The host, momentarily at a loss for the right words, paused briefly before saying quickly,
It's clear you two have a very strong bond. Did you two meet through glory?
Nope.
Chen Guo answered honestly, but her reply was a bit off-key.
Oh, so you must play glory together a lot now, right?
We will, eventually.
Later? Why not before?
Because she hasn't been playing glory for very long.
Chen Guo looked at Tang Rou. The biggest commotion this time was actually coming from the professional players section. Judging someone's skill is the truest measure of one's own insight. The beautiful player who had caught their attention had only just started playing glory. That makes the skill and performance he just displayed carry a completely different weight, a vastly different weight.
Not long ago isn't an answer. How long, exactly?
The host asked a question that all the pro players were concerned about.
About a month and a bit, I'd say.
A month? You're saying you had no contact with glory before this at all?
The host was visibly taken aback.
Not much. I've only had a little contact with it, right?
Tang Rou finally spoke up.
And how little is that?
Just helped her out in the arena a few times.
And he helped me complete the Heavenly Domain Challenge.
Chen Guo added on her own initiative, surprised, and the entire hall erupted in an uproar. A newcomer who barely knew glory had actually completed the Heavenly Domain Challenge. And look at the skill he showed in that PK just now. Does that look like someone who's only been playing for a little over a month? Many players who've been at it for years don't have that level of polish. Meanwhile, the pro players were already exchanging stunned looks. The challenge of the Heavenly Domain, that thing players considered so difficult, meant nothing in their eyes. They understood precisely how skilled Tang Rou's mechanics were, but they also knew what it truly meant for her to reach this level in just over a month. If the earlier consensus on Tang Rou was that she was pretty good, a pleasant surprise, then learning she was a rookie of barely over a month, well, that was downright impressive. While Tang Rou had left everyone astonished, this wasn't her stage. This was the All-Star Weekend. After the high jump, there would be other segments, other events. No matter how miraculous or skilled Tang Rou was, the host's attention on her could only go so far for now.
He reached this level in just over a month? I'd say that's pretty remarkable.
The host smoothly transitioned the interview over to the 3 other pro players.
That's quite impressive.
I think perhaps you could consider coming to the pro scene to develop your skills.
As one of the pro players said this, the entire venue erupted into another wave of astonished murmurs. They could see Tang Ru's battle mage was strong, but they never imagined it was this strong. The pro scene, that's a completely different realm, the true heavenly domain. But the host was a seasoned professional. He was no stranger to this kind of talk. It was just a playful exaggeration, a bit of flattery. He certainly didn't want the focus shifting back to Tang Ru at that moment, so he quickly let out a hearty chuckle, as if he'd just cracked a joke, and steered the topic firmly back to the pro players. He then proceeded to interview the remaining few one by one, not even missing the sharpshooter. But when it was his turn, the entire arena erupted in boos. The man was clearly in a foul mood, his face darkening as he answered 2 questions sullenly before cutting things short. The host then briskly handed out souvenirs to the audience members and brought the segment to a close. For Tang Ru and Chen Guo, this outcome was more than satisfactory. They'd spoken face to face with their favorite idol, and during the activity they'd received encouragement from the entire audience. On top of that, they'd even received their idol's personal approval. From any angle, there was no reason to feel anything but happy. As for that sharpshooter who'd been nothing but a nuisance, Chen Guo had long since forgotten all about him.